Connor is going to talk about Harley Quinn issue 2, which came out last month. So go for it.
Yes. Unfortunately, I am not as enamored with this issue as I was. Like last issue, I still quite liked it, despite the art. Like, you know, in spite of the art, I like this issue not as much. It's not like, again, art aside, because I'll come back to that after. But right, I don't think it's bad. I think it's just lacking some of the flair that the first issue I felt had. I will say, full disclosure, I did have to skip a page because there was a page where I turned it and I saw a needle going into someone's eye. I was like, I can't read this, and had to go on to the next page because I just can't cope with that.
Yeah, Car doesn't like needles.
No, not at all. So I missed about a page of context towards the end. So I was guessing some of the bits, but my feeling was mostly set in stone before that anyway. So I don't think that's affected my judgment too much. Because a lot of this issue is Harley wanting her second chances, basically, because we have Maya Nakano giving Hugo Strange a big public second chance. Kind of, he wants him to run their new program called SAFE, and that's an acronym for something: Secure and Fearless Engagement Program, or as they call it, SAFE. It's basically them going, well, we haven't got Arkham anymore, so we need something. And Strange is promising this will be about rehabilitation because he's changed and he understands the importance of rehabilitation. And it's specifically going to be focusing on all the clowns and the leftovers from the Joker War and kind of trying to get those people back to being a functioning members of society, unlike what they are now, and not just throwing them in jail. And that stuff, it's like fine. You know, Harley basically is going around town and having her own problems. Like, it cuts from this speech that Hugo Strange is giving with Nakano to Harley watching it in a coffee shop on the TV because it's on the news. And she's very annoyed because the newscaster was like, oh, you know, that was such a sincere apology, you know, and a moving apology to the people of Gotham was how the newscaster put it. And Harley's like, that's not an effing apology. You know, you didn't even say the words "I'm sorry" once, so that doesn't count. As she's doing this, jumping up onto the counter, kicking up a storm, ruining everything. And they ask her to leave, and she's like, well, I haven't got my mocha latte with extra mocha yet. It's like, I'm sorry, I'll clean up the mess, but can I get my coffee to go? And then they kick her out and tell her not to come back. And she's upset because she said sorry, and Strange didn't. And she still gets punished, whereas he's getting rewarded. And that's what a lot of this issue is. And she runs into one of the ex-clowns that she knows, Kevin. And he's having moments of regret. You know, we have a flashback to what he did during the Joker War. He burnt down a building. You know, he threw a petrol bomb at like this store. And then it turned out there was someone still inside. And that's why he got arrested, because everyone else ran away. But he obviously felt guilty that there was someone inside and stayed and waited for the police to arrive. And, you know, they arrest him for it. And then, you know, you've just got Strange working on the clowns. He's doing some corrective treatments. I'm assuming this is what the injections were, because he's got one for someone who was a clown complaining that, you know, they're going to be fine. They're getting better. You got the wrong guy. And Strange is like, no, we'll fix you. We'll correct you. We'll put you back in society, part of this safe system. And I don't know exactly what his motive is. I don't know exactly what he's going to cover. But I'm sure he has plans. This is Hugo Strange. I'm sure he is not reformed, as all seems. But that is most of the issue. It's Rosmo. It's very, very Rosmo. I will say I'm grateful he didn't try to get inventive with the layouts or anything this time, because I did have problems with that last time, where some stuff was just confusing. There is nothing worse than usual, I will say, in this issue about Rosmo. That, you know, sometimes I will complain about specific things. This is just general. If you like Rosmo, you're probably going to be fine with this. If you don't, it's more of the usual big, weird shaped heads and big chins and ugly stuff like that. Very strangely proportioned bodies that I despise. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's. I don't think it's that great an issue, which is a shame because I thought the first one kind of rose above the art, and this one I'm like, it's fine. It's not like badly written, but it's gone from something that I liked in spite of the art to being like, okay. Even if this was an artist I liked now, I probably wouldn't be thrilled about this book. Yeah, it's like a 5. Yeah, I'll give it a 5.